means fresh in Japanese. Now, this chocolate is made popular by the Royce brand from Japan, and I first tasted it in Palladium in Bombay from the flagship Royce store, and this chocolate totally floored me. It's so yummy and full of flavor, and it melts in the mouth. Now, this chocolate uses a lot of fresh cream and it has a short shelf life, so it needs to be consumed when it is fresh. Hence the name fresh chocolate or Nama chocolate. It uses only 2 or 3 ingredients and it's very easy to make. So let's get started. The most important ingredient for this recipe is good quality couverture chocolate. I have used this brand of chocolate and taken a combination of 55% dark and milk chocolate. You can use any brand that you like the taste of. To check whether it is real couverture chocolate, read the ingredients. If it contains cocoa butter, then the chocolate is good to use. To make chocolate cheap, some brands add hydrogenated vegetable fat or vanaspati to the chocolate instead of real cocoa butter. This is actually sold as chocolate compound. It is not that great in taste and it's not real chocolate, so avoid using it for this recipe. Because my chocolate is in slab form, I have cut it in small pieces so that it is easier to melt when we add the hot cream. The other important ingredient is whipping cream. Now, whipping cream contains 35% fat, which is needed to give this chocolate a smooth and creamy texture. Don't use the more commonly available fresh cream, which comes in a blue pack, because it contains only 25% fat and it's not that rich in taste. Our next step is to boil the cream. Just empty the contents of the packet into a saucepan and then bring it to a boil while stirring continuously so that it doesn't stick and burn at the bottom. Then add the butter and mix it till it dissolves and both the butter and the cream have mixed well. Now empty both the chocolates into a large microwave safe bowl and add the heated cream on top of the chocolate. Because of the heat of the cream, the chocolate will begin to melt as you stir this mixture and you will get a smooth and luscious ganache. If you feel that your chocolate is not melting properly, then you can also pop this in the microwave for 15-20 seconds till you get this kind of a smooth and creamy texture. To set the chocolate, I have used this aluminium baking tin lined with parchment paper. Cut the edges at angles so that you can line the tin properly on all the sides and press down firmly at the edges and at the corners. This will help us to unmold the chocolate properly once it is set. Now I've secured the edges of the paper using clips so that it doesn't come in the way when I pour the chocolate mix, and also it doesn't move about and stays in place. Now add the chocolate mixture into the tin and try to distribute it evenly all across the tin. Gently tap it so that the chocolate flows into the corners and it's well distributed and in all the edges and corners of the tin, and then use an offset palette knife to smooth out the top as best as you can. This chocolate is now ready to be chilled in the fridge for at least 2 hours. After 2 hours, the chocolate is firm now and ready to be cut. Unmold it from the prepared mold. Now to cut the chocolate, I am using this kind of a serrated knife, and I have filled a measuring cup which is very tall with boiling hot water. We will dip the serrated knife in the boiling hot water so that it becomes warm and the chocolate cuts through easily. But make sure to clean the serrated knife with a clean cloth in between every cut that you make so that you don't spoil the look of the chocolate and hot water doesn't drip on top of it and you get clean cut squares. The final step is to dust this Nama chocolate with good quality cocoa powder. And that's it, our silky smooth Nama chocolate is ready to enjoy. These chocolates are very soft and at room temperature they melt very easily, so they need to be refrigerated at all times. In fact, even the company from the Royce brand, when you try to buy these chocolates, the packaging that they have is really very unique. So they have a rectangle box or a square box, and inside the box, before they place the chocolate, they place a flat ice pack, and on top of that they place the chocolate so that the chocolate remains cold and solid till it can be refrigerated again. So even when you are storing this at home, they will need to be refrigerated, and if you want to transport it, then you will need to transport it with some ice packs. I hope you will like this easy and delicious chocolate recipe. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit on the bell icon so that whenever I upload such easy recipes, you are notified and you can come watch my videos.